Hey, what's going on here? Well, don't stand there with your beak open. Say something. Explain yourself. Your tongue's flapping, but no noise is coming out of your big mouth.
Ah, boy. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Make some noise. All right, we in this thing. I got my cool shades on. Let me take my cool shades off. Thank you. Yeah. All right. All right. There go my cool shades. Take them cool shades off, y'all. Welcome everybody into Little Lady Blue podcast show. Welcome into all my fans, friends, and family. We got a great show once again lined up today. We're going to talk a little bit. Got a great topic you guys to talk about. And we're going to give you a chance to weigh on in on it. So I want to welcome everybody in. This is the Little Lady Blue podcast show. Look, you guys just tuning in. I want y'all to get over to my page, YouTube channel, which is BS.BS show. If you're streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, look, you guys get over to BS.BS show. And look, you can watch, like, and subscribe to all the shows. Enjoy them, you guys. And I promise you will not be sorry. You will really enjoy those shows. So welcome in and welcome in, welcome in. Check this out. Today's topic, you guys. Oh, wait a minute. Before we get into the topic, let me give my shots out. Shots out to my girl Mac Mama, Mr. J, my brother Turn, my brother Joe, Big Red, all my fans, friends, and family. What's up, everybody? What's up, Queen B? My brother Mr. Carlos Wright, you guys. And also y'all, my brother G down in 1664 Lamar. My brother Johnny, Sweet Elegance. You guys, I want y'all, if y'all need your haircut, y'all get down. Remember now to 1664 Lamar and holler at my brother G. Down there, he's the baddest, one of the baddest barber in the city of Memphis. Y'all get down there, holler at him. And if you need, hey, you got a wedding or something coming up, y'all make sure y'all get on my brother Johnny Hardaway's page, Sweet Elegance, and check him out. You guys, he does great, very good work with his catering and everything like that, whether it's parties, weddings, whatever, his birthday parties. He is the man, you guys. So get on his page, Johnny Hardaway, Sweet Elegance, y'all, and tell him that you heard it on the Little Lady Blue show. So y'all ready to get this thing started? Somebody say yeah. Somebody say
hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay. Today's topic, you guys. Before we get into it, when you guys hear this,
hell yeah.
No, that ain't what I want you to say. When you guys hear this, that means it's time for the fact or crap. And if you're on YouTube, because only if you're on YouTube, I believe I can see your comments. You guys, you just weigh in on the uh the topic and the fact or crap question. You Once I ask the question, you just tell me if you think it's a fact or if you think it's crap. That's all I need you guys to do. That's how that goes right there. So every time you hear that, just type it into the chat, you guys. Now let's see. Oh, let's get on into this thing. Mr. J, if you're listening, please give me a call. I mean, I'm sorry, not give me a call, but I guess I didn't let him know. I usually let him know what's going on. Okay, so once again, if you guys watching from Facebook, get over to my YouTube page, BS.BS show, you guys, and you'll be able to comment on the show as well. I can't see if you comment from Facebook, so it is what it is. So welcome everybody in. It's going to be a short, sweet show today, you guys. Today's topic that we're going to talk about is what does it mean when owner operators in California face a shutdown, you guys. So I decided to do this topic because y'all know I do drive trucks too. In my day job, that's my day job. hmm I got a lot of jobs, but that's one of them, you guys. So y'all like my jersey? Ain't I'm fresh, so fresh and so clean. Yeah, check this out, y'all. What does that mean? Because the owner operators they said touch a little bit about that. They're facing the shutdown in California. Yeah, they got a new law that's going forth in California. Let me pull it back up on my and and I thought that was a really good. This is a really good thing to kind of talk about and hit on. What does it mean for California truck drivers? What does it mean for you know us in United States? Period. What does it mean, you guys? Because we know that the trucking industry, you guys, is very important. People don't think that truck driving is important, but the truckers play a very important role in this economy. The reason why I say that because if it wasn't for the truck drivers, there's no way. Once again, that Walmart or anywhere you go, I'm just throwing that out there. Some more stores, major stores, you guys, in this place or the United States. I mean, they can't get their goods and products and stuff if the truck drivers not running. We saw a lot of that earlier in the year. Besides when we already had the pandemic going on. I'm not going to say that. Excuse me, I didn't even mean to say that, but we already had other things going on, and it was that kind of added to the fire when the truck drivers kind of couldn't get a lot of the food and stuff across to the people. You know what I'm saying? To the stores. So truck drivers is very important to the economy. I want to say this. Plus the airplanes. We know the airplanes are important, but truck drivers are very important, you guys. So what does it mean when owner operators? This is a new law they put in place. It's going in place in California. They face a shutdown. You know what I'm saying? The owner operators, they're kind of trying to kind of do away with the owner operators, and it's got a lot to do with some type of labor laws. It was going on with the Uber drivers. uh they didn't have it's something got to do with the unions and the Uber drivers and stuff, people like that, self-employed. So the truck drivers tried to get out of it, but they couldn't get out of it. And when they passed the law, it affected them too. So they're saying like it's 70,000, according to this, it's 70,000 self-employed truckers. Wait a minute. uh California faced a shutdown. So let me put this up here, you guys, before I start this, because a lot of this that you hear, you guys, is not just you know so much what I think of my opinion and everything. Let me put this up. This is the Copyright Act, you guys. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So let me say that first, and I get a lot of my information off of Google, the internet. I research it. You know what I'm saying? Pull it up and read to you what is already there. So it says that the owner operators are facing a shutdown. I think they at that one while they had like so many days before they got this thing passed. But I'm gonna read a little bit about it in just a minute. But it's very important. And my question is how would it be? How is it that truck truckers if the truck driving industry, what I'm saying, slow down or shut down, how would that affect, that's just in California, but how would it affect everybody else? You know what I'm saying? If that happened, we know that last time that it happened, uh, shoot, man, people they couldn't. Some about the containers were left, and they couldn't get the containers off the when they came in. They couldn't even get them off the ocean and stuff like that. The truck drivers couldn't. So uh, at one point, and it affected the economy pretty tough. You know what I'm saying? People got a little scared, a little rough and scared about, okay, we're seeing food not on the shelf and stuff like that. So products is not making it to where it's supposed to be. So uh now with this law coming in, they're saying like the owner operators uh are not being able to, they have to work for a company. There will be no more owner operators. That's why they say it is an owner operator shutdown. So you have to work for a company. So what does it mean if an owner operator, a lot of these containers, y'all, they come off the rail yard and stuff. uh a lot of the containers that come off the rail yards, man, the owner operators, a lot of owner operators get these things right here. That's what you see a lot of times on the trains and stuff like that. They come out of the rail yard, and the owner operators, a lot of owner operators, company drivers who they pick these things up and they take them to where they need to go, where they can be unloaded or whatever, distributed properly the way they're supposed to be. So when you got a shortage of owner operators, when you got a shortage of owner operators, that means that who's going to pick it up from the rail yard? Who's going to take these containers when they come in, where they need to go? You know what I'm saying? So I thought this was very important to kind of touch on. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make product not get to where it needs to go uh, as fast. You know what I'm saying? Or when it needs to. It's going to really put it on backlog. You know what I'm saying? So truck drivers, man, trucking period is very crucial to this economy. Uh, that's the best way I can look at it. So to me, what does it mean when you shorten on, or I mean, when you shut down owner operators and they have to either leave the state or they have to work for a company? I mean, that's going to slow the movement of product down, to me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's like so many owner operators, man, in each state. There's so many owner operators, and believe it or not, owner operators are very important to companies and to the economy. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because they get it, they make it happen, and a lot of people don't understand and respect truck drivers and in the trucking industry. But the trucking industry is what keep America moving, whether you know it or not. And that's my opinion. That's what I believe, and pretty much what I pretty much know, that it keeps it moving. You know what I'm saying? So their jobs is very important to this economy. So when you shorten the owner operators, then you shorten, hey, we got to get so many of these things right here. They got to get off the yard. They got to get to the place they need to go to be unloaded. So if they don't make it, then the product ain't gonna get on the shelf at Walmart. The product ain't gonna get on the shelf at Sam's. The product ain't gonna get to where it needs to be, y'all. That's what I'm saying. So that's how important it is to me. You know what I'm saying? And so let me get ready now, and I'm gonna read a little bit about this, y'all, while I got y'all on here. We already know about the diesel, the lower the prices on the fuel, but let's talk about a little bit about this shutdown that's getting ready to go down, if not already, in California. Okay, it says according to this site, it says U.S. Premium uh, by Alan Stein. This was July the 8th, 2022, updated to July the 13th, 2022. It says 70,000 employed truckers in California face end of the road under state law. Wow. Industry says it's pouring gasoline on supply chain crisis. So tens of thousands of independent California truck owner operators could be out of business soon because of a state level worker classification law that designates them as employees. Did y'all hear that? So that's what I was saying about uh it says it designate them as employees. They can't be owner operators. They have to work for a company or it's got a lot to do with this law. So let's keep on rolling with it because of state level worker classification law that designates them as employees. On June the 30th, the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear a challenge about whether California Assembly Bill 5, that's the name of it, AB 5, violates the Federal Aviation Administration Authorization Act of 1994 as it applies to self-employed truck drivers. Uh, Gasoline has been poured on the fire that is our ongoing supply chain crisis. The California Trucking CTA wrote in a June 30th response to the High Court decisions regarding the association's legal challenge to the measure. In addition to the direct impact, California's 70,000 owner operators who have 7 days to cease long-standing independent business. Uh, the impact of taking tens of thousands of truck drivers off the road will have devastating repercussions on already fragile supply chain. See, that's what we was talking about. It's gonna affect the economy, you guys. Increasing costs and worsening runaway inflation, the association added. It's going to increase costs. Well, what is it going to increase costs to? Well, you talking about your food. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the grocery store, you going to pick up some. You thinking you finna get something for a loaf of bread for maybe $1 or two, or maybe even three. No, no sir, no sir. Because if hey, it's gonna be like inflation. It's gonna shoot everything up, you guys. So that's how serious this thing is. You know what I'm saying? You talking about from your food to your clothes to everything. It's going to bring like an inflation. So it's very important that the owner operators that trucking you guys flow and that they don't get rid of the owner operators because they really didn't even have enough truck drivers, and if they was always need more truck drivers. So in California, I don't even know how they just. Well, I know that AB 5 law, how it came about, it's got to do with like a lot with comparing it to like Uber, and they were saying that they needed the matter of fact. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read this, the AB 5. Let's read the AB 5 law for the. But what I was saying is that yes, it's gonna affect your food and your grocery and everything. You guys, you talking about it's gonna make a lot of things go up because you're not getting the product to where it needs to go. Coming out the container yard. So that's what it means. You know what I'm saying? They're doing away with a lot of owner operators. So you might have company drivers, but you need your owner operators. You need as much as you can to keep rolling. You see what I'm saying? That affects business and everything. So this is a very deep show right here, you guys. Very deep, very real, but deep. So let's see what it says. The AB 5 trucking compliance. What is that? It said it might affect their law, but it says carriers get California AB 5 compliant today. Let me see. To the dedicated driver service. This ain't the one I'm looking for. Let's see. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back into this because it didn't really say right there. So let's put it like this. What is the AB 5 law in California? Truckers serving the California Port Gateway of Los Angeles, Long Beach, and Oakland uh, on July the 13th began port-wide protests against the Assembly Bill. That's what it is, the AB 5, the Assembly Bill, which is, I think I said that earlier, but which is expected to virtually eliminate the use of owner operators. That's what that is about in trucking in that state. AB 5 was passed and signed into law. It says it was signed into law in 2019, but evidently they just, man, wow, they just bringing this thing on in, on down. So, wow. And what does that mean for drivers? It means that AB5 seeks to classify more workers as employees instead of independent contractors. That's what that means. The AB5 seeks to classify more workers as employees instead of independent contractors. And it says it's about 70,000 truckers, and 70% of the drayage truckers will work who work near California seaports is saying that they are independent owner operators. So you guys, that's how important this is right here. You know what I'm saying? That law is gonna pretty much they it's gonna eliminate owner operators. You gotta work as an employee. So what does that mean? That's what it means for that. You know what I'm saying? And we already know how bad things was when the few, you guys, when the fuel went up for the truck drivers, man, they were struggling. The owner operators and a lot of people that's in the middle, they were struggling. The small business people, they were struggling because, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't really run because hell, fuel was so high. You know what I'm saying? That was and it's still high. And I don't know what the future holds, but man, and we seen the little thing when you went to the store and you didn't see the bread and the water and stuff like that on the shelf, then that's what's going on. So that's how important trucking is, you guys, to the industry, y'all. It's very important. But I tell you what, hey, fam, what's up? What's up, Mac Mama? Thank you for tuning in. Now it's time for the fact of crap, you guys. I had to share that little bit of y'all. We're gonna come back and talk a little more about this topic, and I want y'all to weigh in. Tell me what you think, about the situation, about the law going into place. You know what I'm saying? And let's elaborate on that. How important is it to you for owner operators? I mean, to because I think if it triggers from California, what I'm scared is that it's going to trigger back down, on down. Everything always trigger from the top. You see what I'm saying? So how are y'all feeling about this, and how important is it to you that they keep owner operators on the road, you guys? Period. In this country, period. Hey, we need truckers. We need it moving. We need the product moving. Cause I promise you need it moving. So let's do the fact of crap. Okay, you guys, this is when I get to ask y'all a question. You get to weigh in on it. Uh, you tell me, is it fact or is it a crap? You hear me? Is it fact or is it crap? China's Great Wall can be seen from space. Excuse me. China's Great Wall can be seen from space. Is that a fact or is that crap? I'll give y'all a couple seconds to think about it. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? I asked the question. All you have to do, if you're on YouTube, you can type it in the chat right now, or you can leave it in the comments later, and I come back and still shout you out. So please leave it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Anything you want to say or do, or to answer the question, put it in the comments, you guys. The comment section. So check this out. I asked the question: ain't China's Great Wall can be seen from space? Is that a fact or is that crap? All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready for the answer? Yeah, y'all ready for the answer? I'm about to give y'all the answer. I asked the question: China's Great Wall can be seen from space. Even if you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it don't matter. If you said crap, you are you are wrong. That is a fact. China's Great Wall can be seen from space. So, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the fact of crap. Right. And I hope y'all enjoyed that. And I tell you what, we're gonna come back and talk some more about the great topic of how important that this shutdown. What does it mean to you? This owner operated shutdown going on in California and places. You guys, please feel free. Like I said, get on my page BS.BS.show right now. You can weigh in on the conversation, and I'm gonna shout you out. And we're gonna keep this thing rolling. So let's take a 59-second break. You guys get your sip, get your water, get your little wine or whatever you got. You're gonna sip on as long as you're at home and enjoy the show. We're gonna come right back, you guys.
And of course, they don't have quite as many.
Okay, welcome back in, everybody.
As do taxi
welcome back in. We were talking about the shutdown in California for the owner operators and what does it mean? Well, what does it mean to you guys? Feel free to weigh in on the conversation. You can type it in the chat right now. What does it mean to you about the trucker shutdown? And we might do a second show to this, and give people a chance to come on in and weigh in on it. I think it's a very important topic anytime you're talking about anything like that, because if the truckers are not moving, then so is not product, what I'm saying, moving, you guys, not as fast as it needs to move. So we know that trucking plays a great part in our economy. So the law, once again, you guys, let me read it to you again. um the AB 5, that is the new law, the thing that's going in place, you guys. It says AB 5 seeks to classify more workers as employees instead of independent contractors. So they're doing away with the independent contractors for trucking and everything. In California, they want it to be where you just work for the company. And we're looking at how it's gonna slow everything down, for containers and stuff that's moving off the rail yards and stuff, that needs to get to the location that it needs to get. You're going to have containers and stuff that's backing up, and so product backing up, and I do believe that the people have, needs to know about somewhat what's going on, and what does it mean to us. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to go to your grocery store once again and find your loaf of bread on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Or your fruit or your meat and stuff like that. And then the prices is gonna be probably through the roof, you guys. So it's gonna bring on, like they were saying, inflation and some. So it's important that, I hope they come to a better solution with that, because according to this, it's going down. They're shutting the owner operators down in California. No owner operators. Wow, that almost sounds impossible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because hell, the country didn't have enough truck drivers as it is. Much as America got it going on, the United States, we need everything moving, because y'all know we don't stop. We keep it moving in this country. Everything keep moving. So it's important. You know what I'm saying? You need your owner operators, you guys. That's how I feel about it. You can feel free to weigh in. Weigh in. Please feel free to weigh in on this topic if you got something you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important. Uh, so let's read a little bit more about this, you guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, first of all. All right. It says, how will AB5? Yeah, we said that it how it affects the. It says, how does it affect independent contractors? It says employees are not permitted to reclassify employees to independent contractors. Due to this bill, AB5, uh, employees from doing, it says AB5 specifically stop employers from doing so, as the intention of the bill is to expand those workers with the rights of employees and not diminish their numbers. Mm. Oh, Lord. So, uh, this bill right here, y'all, that's rough. That's all I can say. That's kind of rough, and the truck drivers don't want it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want it because they're used to being self-employed, working for themselves, getting these, making their own choices and things like that, and rolling, making their money and stuff like that. And we know that the economy need it, because you look at stuff like this, and these containers be sitting on the ocean and stuff for days and days and days with product in there. They're not getting to where it needs to go, and here we is hungry, can't even get no bread off the shelf because the truck ain't came in, or we can't get no cleaning supply, we can't get nothing, because the product ain't came in, because it's not moving like it needs to move. So the shutdown is real in California, you guys. The shutdown is real, and it said it had a lot to do. It started off with the Uber drivers, and something like that. They compared it. I mean, I think that's where it all kicked off from. It had to do with the union and everything like that. The Uber drivers was like independent contractors and stuff like that. So it had a lot to do with them. And I'm going to be looking and reading more of this story to find out exactly what happened and how did this AB5 even come into place. But I know that has something to do with it. But as of now, there will be a shutdown in California for the owner operators, y'all. And y'all might not think that this affects you, but it does. This affects everybody, you guys. Owner operators. It affects everybody. The truck drivers been going through a lot. They've been trying to strike and do a lot of things for a long time. They're saying we are, what I'm saying? They've been trying to fight for it is it's I'm just saying, people just underestimate truck drivers in this country. I think, I don't know about y'all, period. They underestimate them. They don't really, to me, show them the gratitude and appreciation that they need, because man, they keep this country moving. You know what I'm saying? They keep it rolling and keep it moving. So it's they've been fighting for fair wages, you know, uh a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that it's man, it's real. It's real, y'all. But they just don't know how important it is, because if you shut the transportation industry down, or it gets somehow messed off, man, look, it's very important. All that you shopping and this, all that's gonna come to a halt. So we have to support them, and we have to, you know what I'm saying, be aware of what's going on, y'all. So right now, that's what's going on with the truck driving owner operator shutdown, the AB5 law, you guys. So if you don't know much about it, man, Google it for yourself, learn about it for yourself, and learn about what would it mean, to you. What does this mean to you? What does this mean to you? What does this shutdown mean for the people? You know what I'm saying? How important is it? Is it just going to affect the owner operators, or is it going to affect, the business? How does it affect the business level, all the way from that all the way down to the people? So how is it going to affect you? You know. So I decided to do a little touching up on it. I didn't hit it like I want to, but this AB5 law is real, y'all. And as of now, 70,000 self-employed truckers face the end of the road with this thing in California. So, man, research it on your own. Find out what's going on your own. And you don't got to take my word for it, but check it out for yourself, because it's something to think about and try to, keep up with, you guys. So let's hit one more factor crap question for tonight. If that's cool with y'all. Um, okay, here's a good one for you guys. I read that one the other night. So, all right. Lack of vitamin K in the body causes night blindness. Tell me, you guys, this is where you tell me, is it a fact or crap? You can type it in the chat and I'll shout you out, even if I'm not on here. Truckers run the world. That's why the stores are so empty. Thank you, Mac Mama. Yes, that's true. Thank you, Mac Mama hit that on the nail, you guys. She says truckers run the world, and that's why stores are so empty. That's true, Mac Mama, before we get into this question, because people don't know how important that is. Truckers run this, they keep it going, you guys. So we have to respect them, we have to understand, and we have to support them, because man, if all this stuff y'all want to buy, it ain't gonna be on the shelf. I promise you, it's not gonna be on the shelf if the truckers ain't keeping it moving. So that AB5 law, y'all research it for yourself and see what's going on. Keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with what's going on, because that's important, you guys. So that's what it means to me, is that it's gonna be lack of product moving like it needs to be moving through California. I think they said California is some of one of the main kind of some of the main ports where they can bring product and stuff in. You can go through other ways, but I think California is, from what I understand, is the main ways that they take to bring stuff in. So a lot of that stuff sits out on the, if it ain't coming out the ocean, or if it's going to the rail yards and stuff, and it's not being distributed to the companies and businesses where it needs to be, that's mean your product is gonna be slow with you getting what you need to get. You know what I'm saying? So that means when you go to Family Dollar, Dollar General, whatever, all this stuff ain't gonna be on the shelf. You're gonna be wondering what happened, why you can't get this and that. Well, then you better keep up with it. The AB5 law, y'all. That's what it is. That's what it's called. I just thought I'd run that by. I don't know much about it. I just seen it really going on the last couple of days. I said I need to try to get into this. We might do a second show on this to see, when I really get into what's really going on. But far as I know of, that's how it all started. Like I said, it had something to do with the Uber drivers and stuff like that, being self-employed. It trickled all the way down to the truck drivers. They tried to get out of this crap, but they said they wouldn't let them out of it. So now they're putting a hold on the owner operators in California. They're shutting them down. So that's not good to me. But to each his own. Y'all, what do y'all think about it? You can put it in the comments, and I'll shout you out next time and read it out so the world and the people can hear. And it's very important, you guys. So the AB5, y'all check that out and then Google it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Google it for yourself. You hear me? Okay. Thank you, Back Mama, for truckers run the world. That's why the stores are so empty. That's true. That's true. Where the truck at? It ain't made it yet. It ain't coming. You hear me? Truck ain't coming. That toilet tissue, you're gonna have to take some rags and use, cause you ain't gonna have no tissue on the shelf. They ain't got no tissue on the shelf. They said the truck ain't gonna be in the next week. Well, somebody said take a rabbit. About to take that rabbit and cut it and wipe it. I'm just saying, it need to be clean. I'm just saying, it's important. That's how important this is, y'all. So I thought I had to run that by y'all. Thank you, man, Mom. Let me read the question. I didn't get through reading the question. A lack of vitamin K in the body causes night blindness. A lack of vitamin K in the body causes night blindness. Is that a fact or is that crap, ladies and gentlemen? A lack of vitamin K in the body causes night blindness. I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds to think about it. Type it in the chat. Red now. Meg Mama said fact. She said that's a fact that a lack of vitamin K in the body causes night blindness. Let's give you a couple seconds to think about it. All right, Mac Mama. Mac Mama said fact. And let's see if she right. The answer is, Mac Mama, you. You didn't get it this time, McMahon, but that's okay. It says, according to the fact of crap, a lack of vitamin K in the body causes night blindness. That is crap. Lack of it keeps blood from clotting properly. Did y'all hear that? A lack of vitamin K keeps blood from clotting properly. If you didn't know, you just learned something today. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all make some noise. Thank you, Mac Mama. Shout out to you. You tried. Yeah, you tried, Mac Mama, but you'll get it next time because you always do. Thank you for participating. Once again, you guys, I'm going to need y'all to get on my page. Let's put it up there for me. The BS.BS show. Watch, like, and subscribe and comment on the show. You guys make sure you go to my page and share from Facebook. You guys share this. Don't just watch the show. Share the show, y'all. Let's grow together in love. Y'all know how we do it. And I hope everybody enjoyed the show today. But I wanted to, before we get out of here, I just wanted to give y'all something to think about. The topic was, what does it mean when owner operators face a shutdown in California? That's a very serious thing. The AB5 law. You guys get on there and check all that out yourself. Read about it and understand how serious it is for us. Because like I said, that stuff ain't gonna be on the shelf. They ain't gonna be on the shelf. You're gonna be going in there looking for tissue. You're gonna be going in there looking for to wash your clothes and stuff like that with. And you're gonna be going there looking for underwear and stuff. And ain't nothing gonna be there. You understand? That's how serious it is. So read about it for yourself. Don't take my word for it, you guys. Until we might touch this subject again on later on in the week, you guys. So till the next time, I want y'all to. We're gonna be back on this thing tomorrow. If I might do a little something tomorrow. I'm not for sure. Sometimes I do little stuff on the weekend, but if not, definitely by Monday, no later than 8 o'clock. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for the coolest little podcast show around, the Little Lady Blue Show. That's right, Little Lady Blue Show. I'm so cool. L's up, L's up, L's up, L's up, L's up. Y'all know what L's means for love. That's what L's is for, love. So when I say L's up, that's one love. So you guys say it with me, you guys. One love. So till the next time, I love you guys. Good night.